Okay, this is the Euromac 5-station MTX, and we're going to give you a demo. Still under power. Right now the machine is off. It's wired 480 volts. I think 15 or 30 amp breaker, more than enough at the wall. So when we start it up, first thing comes on, this on switch here. Turn on the power. Next step is going to be at the Windows base PC control. So around the back we have power button right there. We'll let the software boot up, do its thing. Okay, so the first thing you'll see here is PC start to turn on. And you'll see here once it kicks in. Okay, now we gotta just press any key to continue and press any key to continue again. And the software is in the process of booting up. Okay, so now top punch is ready to go. So next step for the machine, we'll make sure our emergency stop is off. Start button to turn on the hydraulics, and then I'm gonna hit this yellow button for the machine to go home. And I'll hit it now, and you'll see the clamps start to move back, and the turret's gonna spin once it gets there, just to make sure the clamps are still moving back. Okay, so X and Y is home. Turret's gonna spin, make sure that's home, and we'll take a look at the turret while we're doing this. Okay, so if we look under the hood here, you have 5 stations. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is in the back there. All different mate holders, 6-station multi-tool. And then you have step-down adapters on the top and adapters on the bottom to use the D, B, C, A station tooling. Okay, so what we've been doing here is we retrofitted the old floppy A drive to have a USB emulator drive. So you're not working off a floppy, you have a thumb drive that is basically formatted to go into this drive. So I'm going to put the USB emulator in there, and the test program we have written, if you know Top Punch, I'm sure you know how to program the machine. But for what we're doing here now, once that drive is in there, we're going to menu, and we're going to go ahead and scroll down to option number 12 to import the NC program. We're going to hit enter. Now it's reading for the drive letter on the computer. It's going to default to the C drive. So we're just going to scroll over and down to tell it to look for the A drive. Enter there. You can choose between C or A. So we're going to go up to the A drive. Enter, and then the option should change now to read off of the USB. Once we're here, the Euromac test is the last program that we did. So once that's selected, we're going to hit enter, and you'll see it'll call up graphic display. This was a similar part we designed to look like another potential buyer's part. To watch the machine run. It's got a reposition in the program because it's a very long piece, so you'll see that happen as well. So the machine's home. We're in manual mode over here. Gonna switch it over to automatic mode to be able to run, and once we're there, it's not the start button, that's only for hydraulics. It'll be the black button that's going to start the program, and then Once we hit that, one of the first things it'll ask us to do here is to remove the sheet. There's no sheet in there, just a precaution. We can hit the button again because the sheet's removed, and now you see the clamps are moving forward, and what it's doing is checking their location, because the location of the clamps is part of the program, and it wants to make sure it's in the right spot. Turret zeroing out again. Okay, so now the machine is basically home and ready to go. What we're going to need to do, really come back to the control here. Now it's telling you to load the multi-tool. The multi-tool is in there, and to load the sheet. So we're going to do a dry run without the sheet. And again, the black button is going to start the machine, to start the program for punching. So here we go. I have an alarm here just to oil the multi-tool. It's been oiled, so I'm just going to clear the alarm and continue to go. Here we go. There's the reposition. So what we try to do is use just about every tool in the turret to have everything rotate, zero out, and put the machine through its paces in the test program. Okay, so that's the end of the program, and you can go through it again with an actual sheet if you want to see it. I'll get a shot of the bed hit a machine. (2003) MTX, 5 stations. Thank you for your interest.